The Big Mac has a big problem.
Robble, robble.
According to the CEO of McDonald's, fast food chain saw a double-digit dip in visits from lower and middle-income customers in the first quarter of 2025. The reason? Customers can't afford it. While the stock market is riding high and the Trump administration is slashing taxes for corporations and the rich, nothing is trickling down to everyday Americans.
What we see is it's really kind of a two-tier economy. If you're upper income, earning over $100,000, things are good. What we see with middle and lower income consumers is actually a different story.
This shouldn't be all that surprising. The warning signs were there for anyone paying attention.
We are on the way to becoming a two-tiered society, composed of a few winners and a larger group of Americans left behind.
I said that in 1994. McDonald's had just lost an infamous lawsuit over scalding hot coffee, and I had way more hair. Frankly, it's a little galling to hear the CEO of McDonald's complaining about income inequality, especially because companies like McDonald's are making the problem worse.
It's coming from inside the house.
McDonald's and other Fortune 500 companies like Walmart are famous for underpaying workers. As a result, many workers at these two corporations have to rely on the rest of us to finance government programs like food stamps and Medicaid to make ends meet. Meanwhile, their CEOs are paid roughly 1,000 times more than their typical employee. Big corporations have a history of union busting, further reducing the power of their workers to negotiate a living wage.
We don't think that a labor union is necessary.
All unions work at is taking a cut out of my pay.
In addition to taxpayers subsidizing corporations' low wages, there's a second way they burden the rest of us. Around 70% of the U.S. economy depends on consumer spending. As wealth concentrates in the richest 10%, the rest of America can't afford to buy enough to keep the economy running. Their buying power is dropping because of stagnant wages and inflation. The bottom 90% is already spending as much as they can, and in many cases going into debt to do so. Meanwhile, as the super rich become even richer, they can't possibly buy enough on their own to keep the economy running. We saw this trend before, during the roaring 1920s, when American wealth was concentrated at the top and everyone else had to go into debt to maintain their standard of living. When that debt bubble burst, we got the Great Depression. The so-called two-tiered economy isn't just a moral failing. It's dangerous for all of us. So what can we do about it?
The motion is adopted.
End the trickle-down hoax once and for all. Tax cuts for the wealthy make the rest of us worse off, not better. Fight for unions. Raise the minimum wage. Bust up big monopolies with the power to keep prices high. Demand corporations share their profits with workers, so that when corporations do better, their workers do too. Build an economy that works for everyone, not just those at the top. Because if we don't, we're all cooked.